A lot of polls right now are showing that Donald Trump would lose re-election in 2020 to Joe Biden. He would lose to Bernie Sanders. He would lose to Elizabeth Warren. He would lose to Kamala Harris. He would also lose to Pete Buttigieg at the moment. But none of those polls matter whatsoever. Not only because they're going to change from here to Election Day, but also because Mitch McConnell, Republican Senate Majority Leader, has repeatedly blocked any effort whatsoever to secure our election systems ahead of the 2020 presidential election. Our elections can easily be stolen. Now, recently, Democratic Representative Adam Schiff did an interview where he was talking about, we haven't secured our election system, and Facebook, they can still take out all the ads on Facebook, and Russia may hack into our systems, and I'm coming up with all these horrible things that, they happened. We know that they happened. But he has to stop pretending like those are the only threats. And that's what's pissing me off about Adam Schiff. People need to understand that we have been talking since 2004, when Ring of Fire began, about the very serious vulnerabilities in our voting systems. This was before Russian hacking or Facebook even existed, by the way. This was a problem before Facebook was even a thing that we were talking about, because people like Brad Friedman would come on our show and tell us about the dangers of it. But no, now suddenly it's only because of Russia. No, listen, we know, and I'm going to hammer this point every day until Mitch McConnell decides to give us more money for security. We know that 11-year-olds are talented enough to hack into our voting systems and start changing votes and purging people off the voting rolls. That is a thing that has happened. Instead of trying to worry about, is Russia going to hack us? Why don't you worry about, is the kid down the street going to hack you? Is your neighbor going to hack into the election system? Is anybody going to hack into the election system? And the answer is, they absolutely could. So stop with the fear mongering that, Russia's going to hack us. Yes, somebody could hack us. Maybe it could be Russia. Maybe it could be Saudi Arabia. Maybe it could be China. Hell, maybe it could be France or Venezuela or Brazil or even a scientist down there in Antarctica. Or again, it could be the kid with the lemonade stand at the end of your street. That's how vulnerable our system is. And Mitch McConnell is the one who continues to block it. You have had Democrats and Republicans come together in both the House and the Senate and say, listen, we know we've got problems. We know these votes can be changed. We know the voting rules can be changed. We need accountability. We know that voting machines are not regulated. But every single time in the last year that this has come up, and that Democrats and Republicans have tried to work together to do something about it, one man has said no. And that man is Mitch McConnell. And the reason is because Mitch McConnell knows that every single time, at least for the last 19 years, that something's gone screwy with a voting system, somehow it always seems to benefit the Republican Party. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.